Hi. First impression of Xolie Morra when you met, etc., etc. Um, my name's Laurel Wilson, and I was a freshman or a sophomore English teacher at Prospect High School. And when I knew her, her name was Tiana Noyes. And I have a couple stories to tell about her. First one she knows, and the second one she doesn't. The first story goes like this. We were doing poetry readings in class, and all the kids had to get up in front of class and read a poem out loud. And she was excited to do it, and she wanted to do it, and she knew she would be nervous, but she decided to go ahead and make the effort. So she was so darn scared that she went outside and puked in the trash can. And she wiped her mouth off and came back inside and said, "No, I can do it." And she did. And it was beautiful. And I was so darn proud. Kids have all ranges of abilities and talents and intelligence. But the kids who can overcome their fears to work are most fun for me. This is the story she doesn't know. I was in my first 2 years of teaching, and it was really difficult. I was working with teachers who knew me when I was a student at the school, so they all imagined I was 14. And it sucked, and after a couple of years I left. And Tiana was really sorry to see me leave, and she wanted to encourage me to continue to teach. So she gave me this little fuzzy blue monkey about that big with a note on it that said, "This is my hope monkey Jack, and I want him to keep him with you, and he'll, take care of you the way he's taking care of me." And I carried that monkey around on my desk through the next 20 years of teaching. I always had it where I could see it, and I always kept the little note that she wrote tied to his hand with a string. And believe it or not, I eventually specialized in students with emotional disturbance or autism or Asperger's or moderate learning disabilities or any kinds of trouble that meant that you couldn't get along socially even though your brains were, bare middle in or better. I worked with a wide range of people. In my last year of teaching, there was another student who'd been bounced around to something like 30 foster homes. And it was obscene. And the poor girl, one of the things that she would do is she'd create relationships with people and then steal stuff as a momentum to take with her from place to place as she bounced around. Because usually when she changed foster families, she also changed schools and everything. So she had a little box of mementos. And we'd been working together pretty well. And I knew with me she was resisting the temptation to steal something from me. She was working on writing me a card or a letter as an extra sign of respect for me, which meant a lot to me. So I gave her the hope monkey, and I told the story about Tiana and barfing in the trash can and just keep trying, and I gave her Jack. Yeah. So Tiana started sort of a chain of kindness that I'm very proud of.